Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today I'm going to take a look at a new game on the channel. This is Norland, which is just out on Steam Early Access at the time of filming this video. According to the devs, it should be in Early Access for around about a year, depending on sort of player feedback. I guess they might, depending on what people say, they may decide to implement more features than they're currently planning. I guess we'll see. Publishers Hooded Horse very kindly sent me a key, so thanks very much to them, and I'm going to take a look at it. I have played the tutorial. I'm not going to play that now. It's just taught me the basics of the game, but I think I'm going to get straight into like a new campaign type thing. Yeah, let's start a new game. I think you can kind of set things up a little bit as you go in. I don't okay, so it kind of works with a king and lords who kind of do your bidding. I think this might be the king. I think these might be our starting lords. I don't really know. And there's stuff you could change it to. Why don't we have? As for father and daughters, there we go. So the father's the king, and then he's got some daughters who'll be his lords. Overall skills, we'll get into what those mean. I mean, at this point, I think I'm just going to go in with the default. But it looks like you can customize it a little bit. Oh, look, as you add points into a skill, it raises the age of your people. Which is interesting. So, in this game, you know, it's a bit like something like Crusader Kings, say, in that, you know, at a certain point, at a certain age, your monarch will die and their heir will take over your kingdom. I'm just gonna go with the default here, I think. Character traits: resistance to addictions is a positive trait. I'm going to be an empathetic king. And homely reduces interest in the character from other characters, so he's ugly. Early balding. Let's have early balding. And a head chopper. During combat, this character has a much higher chance of decapitating opponents. Alright. Yeah, you can see that there's a lot of customizable options here. I'm not going to delve too much into them at the moment. We're gonna start. Choose our starting province. So they have different difficulties. I think because this is my first attempt, I'm gonna go for an easy one. This is actually Sparksville in the middle here. It's recommended for beginner players. So let's try that. You can start the game as an independent province or immediately create your vassal kingdom by annexing neighbours. To do this, click the buttons on the borders. Okay. I think I'm just gonna start as one independent one, yeah? So Varn, Caden, etc. These are the different races. So the Varn are kind of the native inhabitants of this country. They have different values. They're xenophobic towards certain type of people. But working down the Caden, former barbarians live on the borders of the empire. Tanaya, old imperial culture steeped in religious dogma. The Maka, the oldest civilized people in Norland, who created the first cities of philosophers. Okay, well, we'll go with Varn. That was kind of what I was in the tutorial by default, so I'll leave it at that. First village. Second, what? What is all this? There's none of this was in the tutorials. I guess it gives us rye as a starting resource. I mean, that's fine. Maybe we want to be wood, though. I'm going to give myself wood to start with, and maybe we'll go into, I don't know, rye as the second one. Fine. Our banner, we can randomize it a couple of times, see what we like. I want something that's not too painful on the eyes. Yeah. So the symbol in the middle, what have we got the choices of here? Do you know what? I do quite like the snail. Oh, I quite like that previous one. Oh well. Let's stick with the snail. There we go. We're gonna be that. That's fine. I can rename it. So let's rename it Borington. That's fine. Start. Oh God, what's all this? Game pro. Start scenario. Prisoner. A member of your noble family has been captured by bandits. Find them as soon as possible. Fallen victim to nectar. Oh, that sounds like it's a. I'm just going to go with no scenario. Let's just do it sandbox. Crises. I'm going to just start with no crises. I'm going to have a difficult enough time of just getting going, I think. I'm not going to put any modifiers on. What's this? Hardcore. I'm going to go normal. I don't necessarily want to be peaceful and have nothing happen. At the end of the day, I think this is kind of like rimworld in the sense that it's a bit of a story generator.
Nearly 200 years have passed since the end of the devastating religious war. The empire fell, and its former provinces eventually became barbarian kingdoms. The church managed to revive hope, and peace and prosperity reigned over the ruins of the former civilization. Over time, the influence of the church only grew. But history is cyclical, and power cannot remain in one's hands for long. Wars between kingdoms flare up one after another. Hunger and poverty force people to abandon their homes and seek refuge in neighboring settlements. Can your dynasty unite the kingdoms and halt the advance of the Dark Ages? From this moment on, history is written by you.
I think what I found quite off-putting during that intro is the fact that they've used the voice actor who did a lot of the NPCs in Oblivion and Skyrim, I think. It sounded very familiar to me anyway. Half expected him to ask if we were the hero of Kvatch. Beginning of the story, here we go. I'm going to just... Oh, I was going to collapse that help menu. That looks like I can't. Maybe it'll fade. Norland, the year 2898 since the creation of the world. 200 years have passed since the great Crimson Empire perished in the flames of the religious war. Its former provinces have become the barbaric kingdoms, kept from mutual destruction only by the all-powerful Church of Mother Sophia. While the holy prophets speak of the impending end of the world, in one of the small kingdoms, a dream of the birth of a new empire is taking shape. Well, that's a bit optimistic, I think, for our prospects. So, it's given us a few starting buildings here. We have this kind of central hall thing, which seems to... Well, yeah, it literally says hall, where a lot of our stuff is going to be based out of. We've got a dormitory for the workers, I think, and I think this is noble lodgings for our small children at the moment. I was hoping the daughters might be a bit older because they look older. I don't know quite how long they're going to take to become adults. What does this say? She's under 18. Okay. Right, because the way this works is you kind of give instructions to your lord, or our king, is the only one I've got here, and he'll kind of boss the peasants around until they go and do stuff. So as a for instance, let's get into production early on here. Why is this flashing? I don't know. But we need to get it... I think a lumber mill is a good idea to begin with. I think we kind of want that up near where the trees are. So this might be a decent spot. So let's plonk that down. I can see that's going to take 15 wood to build. We've got 500 on the left of the screen. I think we can see all our resources, our gold. And we'll get like a running costs total on the gold, I think, because stuff does cost a certain amount to maintain. So I've asked for this lumber mill to be constructed. And now I have to... How do I do this again? I've got to issue an instruction to the king to get on and manage that. I think you just... Oh, have I got a... Yeah, I don't have any builders. Which is odd. I'm just going to... Let's get just things started here. They might choose to become... Okay, yeah. So our king is... Because he's the only lord, I think by default, because I've asked something to be built, he's just going off here, and he's going to start bossing the builders around. We've got 3 of them now. So I think they've got little arrows over their heads, the builders. Actually, no, they've all got arrows over their heads. Not sure why that is. But the ones who have been designated as builders will come and get on with that. There's a builder, Elka, 27 years old. Yeah, hopefully we'll get hopefully our daughters will mature, because one lord can only manage so many buildings. But we can see that Elka's going off to get started on building this sawmill now, or lumberyard, or whatever it is. Quite like to collapse that. Can I? Oh, I can dismiss it like this. Here we go. Like I said, I did play the tutorial to get an idea of the basics. It is quite complex though, so I'm going to probably make a few missteps and have to think about how I do things at certain times. But now he's down there bossing the builders around. I think if I just build other stuff, I'm pretty sure he'll just go and do the same thing. So this is suggesting good spots to put down our fields, some of which are quite far away. I can zoom out a bit. I think it probably just makes sense to put it on the nearest one. So you want to put your fields on fertile spots. So there, we've got a rutabaga field there. I'm presuming that he's just going to go back and order the builders around again at some point. So, how many people have we got? We've got 7 peasants, as well as our king and our 3 noble daughters. I don't know what that 8 means. I've got problems. Build a lumber mill. We'll run that. Oh dear, the children are not being educated. Childhood is a time when lords gain much more experience from education than in childhood. Select a child, select the area of study, and a teacher. Note that you can invite lords from neighbouring provinces to visit and educate the child if the parents lack the teaching skill. Okay, well, let's try that then. So let's pick on Mulka here. And we're going to say educate in... Now, she doesn't have any sort of stats or anything yet. She's very intelligent, though. So she'll be good at learning knowledge and writing as she develops her skills. So do any of the educational things tie in with that? Intelligence and teaching skills, that could be worthwhile. Okay, let's... Slavomil. He's actually pretty good at teaching. There's a teaching skill up to 11. So he'll be good at that. I mean, the thing is, he's going to be doing everything in this settlement, so this is going to be interesting. Now, Magda here, she's good at management. Affects the amount of additional product produced when giving instructions to production buildings. So if we were to educate her in, say, economy, she should be good at that. And then we've got Shepotka. Tendency to addiction. Okay, but she's a good fighter. She's a head chopper. Okay, so if we educate her in warfare... that should be alright. Now what else have we got here? People have nowhere to pray. So I'm going to have to build an altar. I don't have a tavern. I'm not making alcohol or food. So yeah, we got a few things to take care of. Let's have a look at the construction menu. So the resources, we're kind of on the 2 things we can build at the moment. We need to unlock other stuff by studying, I think. We'll get onto that as it comes up. I could make a brewery. Probably a good idea. I think they can make alcohol out of the rutabaga that we're growing. They certainly could in the tutorial anyway. What's going on? Oh, I think they're just learning. Oh, they're having a little play fight. Oh, no, they're not. I thought they were swinging weapons around. They're just talking about it. As you can see, the graphics are very much like Rimworld. And Rimworld obviously took a lot of inspiration from Prison Architect in that regard as well. But it's quite nice. I think it's maybe less simplistic than Rimworld was. Just looking at some of the illustrations and so on. Obviously, the character figures are very similar. So are they building stuff? Okay. So we've got this. Okay, so now I have this lumber mill. So now I need to appoint a manager, and it's going to be Slavomil again, because he's got to do everything until my kids grow up, or we get lords in some other way. Now we're building that. I take it yeah, that's not being built yet. She might go and do it anyway, because he told them to go build stuff. I'm assuming, judging by this, that he doesn't have to do it individually. They just, they're on a building shift for the day. I think it said they have to give instructions every 2 or 3 days, something like that. So for the next couple of days, they should just automatically go and build stuff, I think, if we've plonked it down, which is good. But I'm guessing the lumber mill probably won't start until the Lord has finished educating his children here and goes off to do that. So I'm not going to queue up too much stuff initially, because it's going to be quite difficult for him to get around and do everything, I think. Let's have a little look. So we've got a level 1 market. I noticed this before. When you click on certain people, not so much Shapotka, but it says Warrios, or Warriors or something. And I don't know if that's just a misspelling of warriors. If we see it here, Warriors. I'm sure that's going to be warriors, right? Just swap the O and the R around. Yeah, so there we go. We're just going to be doing that for a while. We can speed up time a little bit. While waiting for stuff to get built and people to be told what to do. The field's getting built here. Like I said, it is quite complex, but I think starting off with a small settlement means we'll hopefully pick stuff up quite gradually. As well as sort of being inspired by Rimworld, I think there's also an element of something maybe more simplistic than, but something akin to Crusader Kings, where each lord, etc., will have their own personality. It will result in certain events taking place that will affect the settlement, and it's stuff you don't necessarily have control over. What's he doing? What was that? He's teaching them something. I don't know what it was. See what characters think of each other. Go to the Relations tab in the menu. Okay, well, we can try that. So let's click on Slavomil here. Go on to Relationships. So we've got nearby kings. Then per region. This is our region, so everyone in the region. So we've got Molka there. I don't know. Oh, she's the highest. At the moment, Molka. We seem to have spent most time with her. So that's good. I was looking at the constructions, wasn't I? So, production, we got the brewery going. Service, drug den. Okay, maybe not. We probably do want to build the tavern once we're making beer. We probably need the altar to go at as well. Seems to be they need somewhere to do that. So let's maybe think about where we might put that. Maybe quite close to the centre of town. Not quite, maybe not so close to the brewery. Maybe somewhere like that. Like I said, I don't want to queue up too much stuff initially. We will need a library though, because that's where we're going to learn how to do new stuff. We have army stuff we could do. We're not going to worry about that just yet. Housing, decor, and roads. And that speeds up character movement. I'm not going to worry too much about the roads just yet. Insufficient workers times 2. Building needs a oh, okay, so yeah, so we need to... I'm going to have to put poor old Slavomil on here again. What's this doing? Instructions not received. I'm just going to leave the workers to be assigned automatically. Magda has reached the level of Slavomil in the skill management. Oh, that's nice. I don't know if that means he can't teach her anymore, because she already, as a small child, already knows as much about management as he does. This symbol, I think, means they haven't been told what to do. If I click on Slavomil, I can actually... we can bump this up. Oh, no, that wasn't... He's on this education stuff. You can make him do stuff straight away. But it would only be these. I don't know why he hasn't queued up going to the lumber mill. Okay. Presumably this hasn't done anything. Well... Okay. Oh, and this is almost finished, the brewery. So when you've got the brewery, what you can do is... Well, we're going to have to appoint poor old Slavomil as the manager again. And you can ask them to... How do I produce... Is it on the production menu? Yeah. So here we go. This is all the stuff we're producing as a settlement. With the moonshine, you can either make a one-off shipment of a certain amount, or you can, say, do until we've got... I don't know, let's just say initially 30 moonshines in stock. Finance... Yes, so this is quite interesting. Basically, the peasants will eat every day, buy food every day, and try and buy alcohol every day if they can. At the moment, I don't have the alcohol. I think they have... This is their daily wages, 5. So they'll be able to buy some food. Oh, it says warriors there, so I think that other one was a typo. I think the warriors could maybe get paid a bit more. Maybe, tell you what, maybe we'll do it like that. So the peasants get a little bit more, because when we're producing the alcohol, they're going to want to spend it on alcohol and stuff in the tavern. So let's just do that for now. Now, where are we with Slavomil? I think he's still educating. Direct orders. By clicking on the icon on the to-do list at the top of the character menu, you command the Lord to immediately do something. Well, I was trying to do... Oh. You cannot perform this. Oh, because they're not making the alcohol? It's probably because we don't have the rutabagas yet. Alright, go and inspect... Can I say what to inspect? I want him to inspect the lumber mill. Maybe he will. But basically, yeah, we want him to basically get this going, get this going. Doesn't seem like they're doing very much yet. Speed up a little bit. So he's going to go in here, shake his fist for a little while, get people to do stuff, and hopefully that means the lumberjack will go off and start chopping some trees down. That symbol should disappear, I'm hoping. Right, there we go. So that's working. Now, Slavomil, what are you doing now? You're going back there. I want you to... we need to inspect the other stuff as well. I'm sorry this is all on your shoulders. I was expecting your daughters to actually be able to help you out with this stuff. Lords who were left or disowned from their family and did not join another. They arrive with the holy caravans. Okay, so yes, the holy caravans are something that arrive every couple of days. And you can buy different stuff from them. I was wondering if we had one coming in because of them saying that. Doesn't look like it. Lords who will blah, 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 blah. Yeah, alright. Well, waiting to be... Oh, well, we have got a trader. Ah, yeah, okay, cool. Well, waiting to be hired, they stand at the entrance to your hall. Okay, maybe he's still coming here. Let's just do that speed. You can hire them for 10 days, after which the Lord will leave. Freelance lords can be assigned any tasks, teach it, blah, blah, blah. If a hired lord becomes friends with your king, you'll be able to invite them to your family and grant them a title. Ah, cool, okay. So where is this dude? Yeah, they're coming in now. So when they get to our town, we'll send our king to go and... I'm definitely going to hire that lord and take some of the weight off poor Slavomil's shoulders. And... is that now working? It is. So we need to go and inspect the Rutabaga field last of all, and then all our little industry should get going. He might not do it now because it's the end of the working day, so he might just get on with something else. So at night they kind of just do their own thing, like they're buying food, they're eating it in their little dorm. We're getting the trade caravan coming in, so we'll see what they've got to purchase. Definitely get that lord, as I said. God, never stops teaching. We can see here this minus 40, so that's kind of our current treasury minus our you know, running costs like the salaries and stuff. So we're going to need to get into like selling some more stuff, and you can build trade routes and stuff with neighbouring towns, which once we've got a bit of a pipeline for the alcohol we might well try and do. Okay, so the Holy Caravan is here. So let's, I'm just going to pause so I don't run out of time, but we're going to send Slavomil to hire him for 10 days. Ooh. Yes, do that, and then we'll see what the trade caravan's got going on. Where's Slavomil? What's he up to? Yeah, go do that now. So he should go into here once we've hired him. Come on. Is he hired? Okay, let's have a quick look at his stats then. So he is good at commanding and combat. Ew. Okay, well, he's going to be in charge of lumberjacking and farming. Actually, Gelaros is better at this stuff. So let's pop him there, and we'll also pop him there. So he's kind of taking on those roles to just get the workers motivated to do that stuff. And let's go to the trade caravan now. Slavomil's actually better at this, so let's get him to go do that now. So this is our stuff, that's their stuff. What have we got to sell that might be of any real value? I don't want to sell our weapons and stuff. What's this? Medicine, probably shouldn't. I mean, we have a certain amount of money. What have they got we might want to buy? Now, they can sell books and stuff, which are good. This is where you learn to do new things. So, consuming moonshine in the province will be half as strong. Or the negative thought brought on by consuming. So, basically make the moonshine more effective to cheer people up. Lords and warriors are twice as skilled using bows. Okay. Enables the production of flavourful ale. A special recipe for braised rutabaga that prevents death from rutabaga typhoid. Oof. Might be worthwhile. We are growing a lot of rutabagas. Allows the construction of a herbalist, a temple, a scaffold. Don't know what that does. Is that like for hanging people? Allows the construction of a peasant's house. Like a herbalist might be good. I'll just go with that for now. What else have we got? What are these? Are these prisoners? Because you can try and convert prisoners to be part of your settlement, I think. I'm just going to leave that for now. We'll buy that book. I haven't constructed a library yet, so that's one of the next things to do. Yeah. Galaros has been done. There we go. I suppose I could set up something for the morning to get built. Probably... Yeah, we need to make the we'll make the tavern, I think. Because we're making the stuff, but they're going to need somewhere to go and drink it. 40 wood. We've got loads of wood. Yeah, we can get a library built. It's where we can study new stuff. I'll pop it down here. If we go to the world map, we can see our sort of surrounding towns and stuff. So if we... Like on this map, are those towns in here because they're in the same province? I don't think so. I think they only exist on the world map. So, peaceful peasants, blah 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 blah. Let's pay tribute to you on the day of harvest. Tribute 50 wood in 3 days. And they got a bit of a garrison. Ah, you can stop the migration to your main town. Okay. Well, they pay tribute to us in Bali as well. That's good. Basically, when you go to a neighbouring one, we could send our king to go and befriend them, and that means that we'll be able to set up or hopefully set up a trade route with them. I'm just looking to see because this Moon Lake is Varn, which means we might have a better chance of becoming friends with them. So we could go and spend some time. He's currently visiting Stardale City, so he's not even there. Be home in about a day. Okay, we'll wait a day. Wait for him to come home. He's up there at the moment. And then we'll see if we can set up a trade route and get a bit of an income coming in. Yeah, we'll get onto that in a bit. Okay, so what I'll probably do is speed up time during the night. Because they're not going to be doing a lot apart from sleeping, I think. And then tomorrow stuff will get going again. Okay, let's have a quick look at the economic report. For the day, we lost money. Didn't produce anything. Sold some goods in the local markets. That's probably bits of food to the peasants, isn't it? Instructions not received. Rutabaga Field. Insufficient workers. Rutabaga Field. Okay. What's going on up? It's probably because what's-his-face hasn't gone up there yet. Hopefully that'll sort itself out tomorrow. I think all the guys are all going to bed. They're playing a bit of music in the hall. A bit of feasting. Oh, the kids are in bed. Well, 2 of them are. Oh. All the children sleeping in there, and he's got a place to himself. I thought the girls had one of these each. I guess not. Okay. Well, it's almost 6 AM. I was going to say I'll pause until the next day, but to be honest, I think they'll be getting up fairly soon. Why is he sleeping there? Have they not got enough room for everyone? Okay, well we'll have to think about producing some more housing then. Maybe a second dormitory for now? We probably want to make sure that's in place for tonight. Now, oh, I can rotate. I was about to ask if that was possible. Let's just have it next door. Like that. Yeah, it'd be good if people aren't homeless by the time nighttime comes around again. Now, what's she thinking of? Is she our violent one? Oh, she doesn't like Gelaros at all. Hated culture. So what culture is Gelaros? He's Caden. Okay, so he's... Yeah, okay, fair enough. So him and the Varn don't like each other, so that was unfortunate that that's what happened. He's bossing them around in the field now, though. It's just Lavamil coming and inspecting it. So we don't have enough, but hopefully, because we had some more people arrive. So hopefully they'll go up and fill that. And this should be working now. That's being built. Do I have to do anything with this? I don't think so. And it just sits there and does stuff. They're levelling up the children. Now the tavern, I don't need to do anything with this either. I think that just happens automatically. Okay. We're making some moonshine. So that's good. King's ambition. The king decides that it is time to announce the ambitions that will determine the future of your noble family. Fertile. The more population, the more strength. Increase the population of the province by 56 people. Okay. Conqueror. The power leads to the prosperity of the kingdom. Add 3 vassals to your kingdom. Unifier. Only by helping each other can we stand strong. Expand your alliance of free cities to 3 provinces. Or achieve daily production of goods worth 1,500. Well, I'm going to go for the people growth, I think, for now. Every king has ambitions. If they're not pursued, over time the king will begin to feel like a failure. However, achieving them provides a strong morale boost. If you have chosen ambitions in the field of production, you need to... Okay, so for population, we need to make sure they've got housing, good food, good alcohol. Okay, we can do that. So I might, if we head to the world map now, is King, what's his face, back? He's on his way back, so I think by the time we get here, we can maybe say that we'll go... Oh, I can't even do that. If we wait a bit longer, he'll be home, and then we can go hunting with him, which is what we did in the tutorial that improved the relationship quite a lot. So we'll do that then. Now, has he still got all the tasks like education and inspections? Yes. Okay. He's pretty much just going to be in the education stuff today. I wish I knew how long these were going to be little children. What's this? Our current progress is 29% on our ambitions. Okay. Okay, the library's done, so I can ask someone to go and... if I go to knowledge... It was the... It's the herbalist, I think, wasn't it? I think these are ones we have anyway. Might be worth getting someone to learn that as well, though. So who can we do? I mean, Slavomil, at the risk of burdening him with more stuff, it probably makes sense for him to do that with such a high learning score. Might get him to go and do that now. Because he's got so much on his plate, I might make Galaros the manager here as well. Ah, cool. They built it already. So they aren't currently constructing anything, are they? So what have we got here? It's probably fine. I'll leave the weapon production for now, because I think we've probably got to get into mining and stuff first. The truck den. Got to mark it. I'm going to put this up to 50. Well, I mean, I'll tell you what, I'll put it up to 100, because, like, we'll just sell excess when the traders come round. Ooh. There we go. How's the field getting on? Still planting. Not enough people there, but it is going, so that's good. Some lumber. So that's our daily increase, is it? That's how much we make per day. That's 16, I guess. 14 people now. So it naturally increases over time as long as you've got, like... There we go, so there's enough people working there now. Slavomil, what are you doing? Going to talk to Magda. I'm going to see if we can send you over to this guy now. Ah, he's here. Good. So we'll send... we'll send our king hunting. Let's actually go spend time with him. We've got a higher rating in that. So if we go back to Slavomil now, what he does is he'll go to the map edge, and then he'll start travelling off to the neighbouring place. Oh, we got the traders back. Oh, and Tarama, who is a mucker. She's quite intelligent. She's good at teaching. Maybe she could take over sort of tutor responsibilities. Although he is really good at it, Slavomil. Yeah. Well. It might still be a good idea anyway. So let's send Gelaros to... Can Gelaros not do that? Ah, okay, well we'll get Gelaros to trade anyway. Slavomil, why are you still here? Attending a ceremony? What ceremony? Gelaros is doing some kind of religious service. What? Wow. Okay, well, seeing as our king didn't go to the neighbouring town, what he can do now then is maybe hire Tarama. Oh, no, we could have done it with Gelaros. Gelaros, I'm going to take away that, because the Slavomil is much better at negotiating, so... Right, so we've hired Tarama, so... we're going to put her as the children's teacher, I think. I'm going to have to remind myself what these guys are inclined towards. Intelligence. I know Tarama's got less stat, but I think it'll free up Slavomil to do some more stuff with neighbouring kingdoms and so on. Okay, so this is combat. Oh, she can't... I guess Gelaros is quite good at that stuff. Alright, and then we've got Magda, who's into management. Okay. Yeah, Tarama. There you go. So she'll keep them going for the time being, I think. And then Slavomil, let's trade. So now we've got 5 moonshine. We probably shouldn't sell some of our only alcohol. But what have they got in the way of books to buy? So they've got longevity. Slow down aging. Our guy's only 25 though, so I don't think we need to worry about that just yet. We probably should do that. Make peasant houses. I'll buy that as well, making the better ale. I'll leave that for now. I'm not going to sell anything. just leave it at that. Let's have a milk. We're going to try again to send you over here to... Oh, no, he should go there anyway. Studying, spend time, eat, sleep, inspect. That's probably everything he needs to do. So I think in the morning he'll go off and meet the other king. I might just speed up time here quite a lot as we go through the night. Tarama could get on with other stuff. Teaching, well, maybe I'll leave her in the teaching part. Gilderos hasn't got too much on his plate, just inspecting a few things. I'm all sleeping in here. Where's Slavomil? Has he gone off? Oh, he has. He's there now. They're actually chilling now. Ah. Let's kill some time and see how that goes. We can see what our attitude towards us is, I think. No? Good relationship, 15, okay. Oh, what was our day 2 economic report? Loads of money lost, but that's because I bought some books. Decent resources produced, goods sold, blah blah blah, no problems. That's pretty nice. Okay, so they spent time together. What did that say? So they're plus 22 now. So if I go on to trade, can I do it with here? Trade. They'll sell hops and buy bows. Well, I don't have those. Oh. So is this the only stuff they'll trade? I was hoping to trade moonshine. That's moonshine, isn't it? Stardale. Try get some. We can see if we get some trade going now. City buys moonshine. Oh, we have to get up to... Okay, so... Right. Go hunting with him. He's going off there now, so that's good. Meanwhile, the stuff in the town should just be happening fairly automatically, I think. Can I get the children to go and learn anything? Flavorful ale. I can't... Yeah, maybe that rye field. Who can I get to learn that? Tarama? That could be worthwhile. I think she's dropped out of educating someone. Probably because they did as much as they could. Did I set her to learning? Rye field. Yeah, that makes sense for now, I think. Okay. There's Kingy. Still on his way. So, one employed. Unemployed, I mean. That's not too bad. A bit small at the moment. Oh, what's that? It's probably where the matriarch resides. Yeah, so he's going to go off and do that. Or request for assistance. What's this? What does it say? Why can't I read it? Ah, what's this? Dretaros from Moonrealm is becoming stronger and plans to annex Treewood to his kingdom soon. The aggressor's army. Ooh. Seeking help from neighbours who are willing to stand by his side. Send an army. I think I might leave you to it. I don't have an army to speak of yet. We're gonna be a peaceful king. Who's that? Loyotovlad? Are we spending time? Hunting, yeah. Oh, he was a lord, he's not a king. Okay. So, how much have we got at the moment? Could do with making a bit more, but maybe we'll speed up as he levels up in it. Hello. Sometimes wounds are merely bruises and minor cuts, but inflamed wounds can be dangerous as they can fester and cause gangrene. Okay. Incurable and fatal, so a character who reaches this stage will soon die. To prevent this, wounds must be treated with medical salve. They do this on their own, and no direct action is necessary. Stored in a warehouse. Okay. So that's probably what the herbalist hut is for. So, our kingy. Yeah, he's got a minor bruise. What happened though? Did we, we're friends now, so we can set up a little trade route then with these guys. City buys moonshine, let's do it. Travelling. So, it's not great because our trading skill is rubbish. But Slavomil does have our best price. We get sell 16 a day for 53 gold. Go on then. He'll go back there and he'll whip up a little trade contract for that. Then we'll get a bit of income per day from that, which would be good. Is that a different one? No, that's the same one. Okay, so we'll cancel that. My beloved friend Slavomil, for me it is a great honor to engage in a trade agreement with you. Trade, above all, serves as an assurance of peace between our kingdoms. Signed by my own hand, King Stepanamil. Okay, entered into a trade agreement. Our relationship has improved further. City budget of the partner will increase. He'll offer to buy 16 moonshine for 52 gold on a daily basis. Nice. There we go, we see our trade agreement there. Cool. I don't know if we're making that much a day, but hopefully we are. Hopefully we're getting to beer as well. Might need a second brewery when we do that. Where is Slavomil? Oh, he's here. Good work, dude. Nice little trade thing going on. Talking of, got a new caravan coming in. Actually, that's the daily total, isn't it? This red number. As I can see, we're going to build towards actually ending up in a profit. Unless I buy some more books, of course. Alright, so with the trader, trade with Galaros, why not? Right. Okay. So we're not going to sell our overstock of that because it doesn't seem much point because we're selling it anyway. In terms of the books, temple, scaffold, teaching, hand-to-hand combat. It's quite a lot, but I'm going to buy that anyway because they don't like drinking moonshine. It makes them upset, so hopefully that will make them a bit less upset. So yeah, so my daily total's quite low. Is that another one? Dude, just, you know, just live with it. Oh, I accidentally cancelled my economic report. Well, I think we know. I lost a fair amount, but that was largely due to buying that other book. What's this? Oh, does that mean there's a battle? Oh dear, the girls are falling out. Slavomil mocked Shapotka because she was playing badly. Let's have a quick look at his relationships with people. So, everyone hates Gelaros. But it's going pretty well with children. Nothing really to do with Terama so far. Has he healed himself? Because he's still, like, bruised, from what I can tell. But we should, Oh, was laughed at and abandoned by parents. Is that because we went to a different town? Oh dear. So who's not being educated now? So. Yeah, management. Alright, back to work, everyone. He's just standing there. Oh, he's a builder. Currently underemployed, I suppose. Not really building anything right now. Okay, well, I've done that, so that's fine. Where is Slavomil? He's still sleeping. It's nearly 10 o'clock. I suppose he had a rough time. He needs to go heal himself or he's gonna die. Is he gonna go and get the medicine? Oh. Yes, he did. Good. Make that moonshine. Magda not learning. Why? She pretended not to hear Slavomil. Oh, God. Daily statistics. Seems alright. Terama, what are you doing? I'd like for you to go and finish off this book so that I can build a rye field. And a mill. Right, good. Okay, so I should be able to build that now, right? Rye field. guess we'll just stick it next door to the rutabaga one, yeah? And we can also make a mill to make flour. Where should we put that? Let's put that over there. Right, so now he's ordering the builders around again, that's fine. He's lost his education thing, is that because Magda refused to be educated by him? Oh, alright, Galeros do it then. We're getting towards going to need another dorm soon. So we'll probably build one of those as well. Because eventually we'll sort of phase out the peasant houses and put in, the dormitories and put in peasant houses. They get stuff built? Doesn't feel like it. What's this? No problems. Hooray! Oh yeah, not built. Very strange sleep cycle now, Slavomil. He's in there at 10 o'clock at night studying. Oh, he comforted her. Slavomil revealed the essence of Malka. The relationship with Galeros has worsened as a result of the intrigue. What? Malka comforted Slavomil? What's going on there? As I look at our economic report, we actually made a bit of money today. Not bad. Not a huge amount, but it's went up at least. What's the statistics? Oh, Galeros gets up early. But I feel like Slavomil's going to be sleeping until about noon again. Children don't even have proper beds. New Empire. Civilization disappears gradually. The process can last for centuries, and ordinary citizens don't notice anything until the very end. But a ruler knowledgeable in history must understand that only by uniting warring kingdoms can he prevent the onset of dark ages. Norland is now at a crossroads. The Church has long been unable to cope with the variety of challenges its people face. Frequent wars, famine and disease have been commonplace. Technologies and knowledge are not yet lost, but if nothing is done they will soon disappear, and with them civilization will vanish. There is always hope, but for that you must unite 12 Norland provinces under your control, either as a king of a vassal state or as the leader of an alliance of free cities. Proclaim yourself the new emperor and challenge the Church's inquisition. Right. I've done a oh, lumber mill needs upgrading. Alright, okay. How does that work then? One additional job slot. And it does probably produces a bit more too. Alright, we'll do that. I can't upgrade the fields. What's going on here? So that's fine. We're kind of on that. Why are the children comforting Slavomil? When the current generation of lords die, you may find yourself in a difficult situation if they haven't had children. Well, we don't need to worry about that. You you can marry, though. Choose a spouse on the global map. Well, we probably won't go there, because I've got 3 kids, but maybe when they grow up. So we've got another one who's not being educated anymore. Have we? Malka, I think. Was it Malka? Yeah. Right. But I think we might leave it there for now. Hopefully that's given you a little bit of an idea about, you know, the game. Kind of what it's all about, what you can do. I think it obviously gets more complicated as things progress. But yeah, it looks like we can upgrade the mill. I'll probably do that at some point. But yeah, I mean, I imagine you get into like mining and making weapons. There's actually a cave there. It's probably where you would put a mine, I guess. But you know, let me know in the comments if you want to see me play any more of this. I at least wanted to put out an impressions video as the early access is just out, and you know, if anyone's been on the fence or wondering what it was, or even having not heard of it before, you know, maybe you want to go and check it out. By all means, do so. If you enjoyed this video, if you could hit the thumbs up, that'd be great. As I said, leave me a comment. Let me know if you enjoyed this, B, if you'd like to see any more. I'm not opposed to it by any means, and yeah, if you're watching this and haven't yet subscribed to the channel, would be amazing if you could. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.